So you live in Finland?
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I live in Finland. Yeah.
okay. I've been there a couple of times actually, to
Really?
Helsinki. Yeah, I have family in Helsinki, so
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's been I was born in Russia, and
yeah,
I have family in Estonia, and Estonia is so close to Finland. Some of
yeah.
my family moved over there. Were you born in Finland?
Yeah, I born here, but I talk like Swedish.
Okay. What? So why Swedish?
My dad is Swedish, talk, and my mom is Finnish. So,
Okay,
well,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So are you planning to stay there, like in Finland, or are you
Um,
trying to move out?
well, I love to like travel all the time and move somewhere else.
Mhm.
I love the warm climate.
Okay.
The so
Have you
anywhere.
have you been to US?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
That would
Well,
be like a dream also.
oh, so you haven't
Los
been yet.
Angeles. Yeah.
You haven't been yet. You
Yeah,
want?
I have been.
Oh,
I
you
have
have.
like family also there. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Very cool. So you said you're recovering. What happened?
I got like a inflammation in my stomach, so I got a operation, a surgery for it.
Oh wow. Can
Yeah.
you talk about it? Like how did that come about?
I don't know it. I don't know how it came up, but
Mhm,
the doc it I got like really stomach pain and felt really nauseous,
mhm,
horrible. And then I went to the doctor. He took some blood tests, and they saw there was like an inflammation, not
mhm,
anything like dangerous,
mhm,
more that would kill me, but but yeah, it needed to operation something.
mhm.
I don't know what they did exactly, and I don't know if I wanna know, but yeah,
You
there
don't
is
know if you want to know?
there is some like
Oh wow. Yeah,
easy,
yeah. Is are you talking about the cut right above your
yeah,
belly button?
yeah, but it's like really nice.
Yeah,
They did it good and fast, and now I just need to recover.
yeah. How long do you need to stay, in recovery before you start?
I don't
Yeah.
know, at least like 2 weeks, and
Hmm. That's
then
not
see
bad.
after that.
Yeah,
No,
isn't bad.
first it was like a month, but then maybe like lifting really softly
Mm-hmm.
something. Now I can't like lift anything. I use
Yeah.
the abdominals.
Right, right. Because anytime you lift, you're using your core,
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So in a couple of weeks you can start putting a little more
I hope so.
weight.
Maybe if
Yeah.
the pain is away and it's better, I will like go to the
Is it
doctor.
still is it
And
still hurting?
yeah,
It
a
is?
lot. Yeah,
Oh
and
wow.
but I try to be without the
Pain medication?
pills.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So you're trying not to take pain medication?
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's gonna make it hurt a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I hate them pills.
Yeah.
So
So how long have you been working out, training?
since like I was maybe 15, 16, so for maybe in like, I don't know, 7 to 9 years
Oh, okay.
lifting. Yeah.
Okay.
And
How
before that, I played soccer.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
How come you moved from soccer to weightlifting?
Well, I was never like really in love with it, but my whole family they played soccer, and it
Mhm.
was like, so like, of course I go there with my friends and play, and it was just fun with my friends. But then when I just like started, my dad showed me the gym, and I saw like the the opposite. You work on yourself, and it was like a total new like word. So I hate like group training, be
Yeah.
with people and stuff like that. And suddenly, you focus on yourself. It was
Right.
just incredible. And
Yeah.
I was
It's.
so skinny and tall, and
Mhm.
suddenly you could feel like stronger
Mhm.
every time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was looking at your Instagram page. I mean, you look very, and even here, I mean, you look very, very lean. So,
Yeah,
you've always been very thin?
yeah, I always been, and it was like I was never even. I had never a thought about building muscles. I didn't know it was even like possible to be because I was so skinny and tall.
Yeah,
Yeah, really, yeah,
that's funny.
and yeah, all my family are skinny, and
Hmm. Hmm. So
but
do you eat a lot, or you just don't eat much? Because
yeah, yeah,
some people that are thin, they eat a lot and they just burn it up, and some people just don't eat much and that's why they're thin. So like, which one are you?
yeah. I'm both. I when I was little, I just ate so really much, and
Mhm.
it never put on. And now when I'm lifting, I like I eat more good stuff, and meat and everything like that makes
Mhm.
me feel up and build the muscles.
Mhm.
So I still want to eat healthy, but I can eat really much without gaining like weight. It's hard for me.
So what do you like, if you don't mind me asking, what are you
Yeah.
weighing in now?
I have no idea
You
because
don't you don't check your
no,
weight?
no, but not much, and
Okay.
I have no idea about my body percent, the fat percent.
Uh-huh.
Everybody asked about it, but I guess it's really low and maybe not healthy.
Um
Because the woman should have so high, and
mm,
I never was I never got the woman body. Maybe because I started so young and skinny, training and
mhm.
lifting weights, and I don't know. Yeah,
Well, I mean, so everybody is different, it's
yeah,
everybody can't have the same body type, but
yeah,
I mean, I think it's commendable that you took with, what you had and then built yourself a frame, a body, because I can see your arm. I mean, you've got a lot of development,
yeah.
muscle development. Yeah, there you go. That's a real serious tricep
Yeah,
right
but they disappear fast.
there.
The pump goes when you
Yeah.
don't train. So.
Did you train today?
No, I
Oh, you
can't.
haven't? So that's
No.
without training at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you're very lean. I've noticed on some of your posts that you do a lot of posts about eating. Like, what do you generally eat? Like, how do you cook? Do you like cook very clean, or do you just kind of eat junky food? Like,
Well,
how do you?
I eat everything, but usually I want to make something easy and fast, and it usually goes the same food, uh, like every day, or no, like 3 days in a row I can eat like fish or meat
Mhm.
and or chicken and like rice, potatoes, and then on the weekends I celebrate more and focus
Celebrate.
on yeah, I take a wine glass and I want to
Uh-huh.
enjoy really much, so
Yeah.
I can go out, or then I make um, dinner with my family, something
Hmm.
really that I like love,
Yeah.
because food is really nice and it's a social thing, you know. You want to enjoy it. You don't want it to only be energy,
Right.
like yeah. But
Right.
when you're
That's.
stressed and you have a lot of work, then you just want food and nutrition like fast,
Mhm.
and yeah,
Yeah, that's an interesting perspective because a lot of people like kind of like, especially in the fitness world, like view food as more of like um a way,
health,
like to a way to the end, like just a tool, but nobody
yeah.
really talks about like enjoying food in the
That's
in the
so weird.
fitness world, you know?
That's so weird.
Yeah, it is,
They,
right?
they
Because
don't. They only like count and make the plans and follow it. They don't think it like a good thing. They go like a robot and
yeah,
only want their macros, and then they get crazy if they eat too much or too
right.
little. Wake up on the night with,
They get upset, get worried. So
yeah, oh my god, I'm losing muscles. So
it's funny that like sometimes people will talk about you. You just mentioned like losing muscle, and it,
yeah,
I don't think they truly understand like how long and what it takes to lose like muscle that you know have. I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't take one meal or one like missing one.
No,
It
exactly.
takes a long
One
time,
workout.
right? Like if I don't go today, it's over.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you plan on competing at all, or are you just training for your own, benefit?
Well, I love to compete because it's like a combination of modeling and showing up, having a goal at the same time as you're like doing the stuff you do
Hmm.
usually and weightlifting. But I don't know, like I take the time and I go with one day at a time, and now I got so much injuries and rheumatism, problems. So I want to be like really good shape when I
Hmm.
compete mentally and physically. So
Yeah, yeah. So when you say mentally, what do you mean by mentally?
well, have time to only focus on that
Hmm.
and maybe put on some higher goals. Not only compete because it's fun.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because it's really you need to put a lot like effort on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How so you did compete before, correct?
yeah.
Okay. So what division did you compete in?
Bikini fitness,
Okay. So is this a NPC or WBFF?
EFBB.
Oh, EF.
Yeah.
Okay. So do they have a figure division?
I don't know. Maybe
Well,
not
so
then.
so what's like
Now
the next level up? Like you have bikini and then
body.
okay. So would you ever consider going to that division?
Well, back then I thought no because I was so skinny then also, and I didn't have that much muscle.
Hmm.
So I thought it was like not even possible. But I have such a like low fat percent, so maybe I could fit there. And yeah, when I get more muscles, I don't know the line. Some people thinks good, like more muscle is better, and some people, or yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on what your goals are. You know, if you
yeah,
wanna stay competing in bikini, then you probably don't want much
yeah,
more
true,
muscle, you know. But if you're gonna go up in
exactly,
then you probably would want to put on a little bit more,
yeah.
than what you have. So, how so is your plan to like eventually go pro, or how would that work?
Well, maybe if I don't know what the like future takes
Hmm.
me to, if if I continue competing, and if I do it, then I of course want to get
Hmm.
higher and more goals and dreams. But if I focus on something else, you never know what happened in your life.
Right. No,
Yes.
I understand. So you're waiting to recover from this to start, going back into training normally. Do
Yeah.
you is there like a particular gym that you train at there in Helsinki?
I don't live in Helsinki.
Oh, you
I
don't. I
live
thought
in
you did.
no,
Where do
I
you?
live like in Turku.
Okay,
So
how far is that? I'm familiar.
maybe 2 hours driving.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's really near the sea, like a small archipelago city. So
Okay.
everybody knows everyone, and here I go to the gym. Yeah,
Okay. Is that like a local gym that you go to?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Does it have everything that you need, like all the like weights and everything like that, or is it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
small?
It's like I need to be in this one. It's so like normal, classic, normal, classic bodybuilding,
Uh-huh.
like the weights and not the fake machines,
The
the
fake
boring.
machines.
Yeah,
That's
and it's a bit quiet, so
yeah. So
like
it's a bodybuilder's gym. It's
yeah,
a yeah, it's like kind of made to for that kind of
yeah,
those kind of
exactly,
people. Yeah.
yeah,
That's good. I love that.
yeah.
Sometimes like you said those fake machines. Sometimes you know, around especially around here there's a lot of gyms that are coming up where um the like it's just mainly just machines and they occupy the entire like area. There's barely
Mm,
any, you know, barely any dumbbells or, you know, weights like that. So it gets very frustrating. Like
mm.
there's a gym that I started going to, and it's the area for like free weights is so small and everybody's like running into each other. It was getting very frustrating. I was like
Oh yeah,
I was
I know the
ripping my
feeling.
hair out. So so do you usually train like heavy, like when before you had your surgery, or like how does your training go?
Yeah, but of course I vary really much,
Okay.
and then if I got a lot of like rheumatism pain in the joints, I need more movement training, and maybe it's not that fun as lifting heavy
Hmm.
and low reps, but I need a lot to focus on my
Sure.
like joints to keep them healthy too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, do you is that like generally like your only injury, or have you had other like injuries while training?
It was like 2 years ago. I I broke my toe because
Broke your toe? How did you
yeah,
break your toe?
in the gym. uh,
Were
I
you
had
lift?
a weight plate. It was like 30 kilograms, and then yeah, I just dropped it on my toe, and it broke. Yeah, and I thought it would go away. So, but it really hurts a couple weeks, and then I went to the doctor. Also, they said it was broken. Yeah, I needed like surgery operation, but after that it didn't go as it meant to be. It didn't.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. It got some inflammation also.
You're full of inflammation. Apparently,
Yeah,
you get
I think.
inflammation everywhere, stomach,
But
toes.
I'm still like healthy and I'm not like sick and good.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, but good shape anyway.
Hmm.
But that was yeah, the
How's the
bones
toe?
didn't go, and yeah, I don't know if the surgery went wrong, or if I got it, if it was my body that didn't recover. But yeah, then I needed to wait a long time before they got time to do another surgery. Yeah,
You
and
had
I
two
got
surgeries on the toe?
yeah.
Hmm.
So and while I was waiting, I got the the food in the package, and I couldn't train legs, or
Mm.
because yeah, I got the
Yeah, yeah, crutches. Yeah,
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 exactly.
mhm,
So,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, where did? By the way, like, did you learn English in school? Is that how you know English?
yeah,
Okay.
but it's when I don't talk in a while, it's really hard. I don't find the words
Oh
so
no,
I'm sorry for the English.
no, no, you're doing great. You're doing great. That's actually why I wanted to know is because you're doing so well, and for somebody who doesn't speak English, you know, barely at all, like you're doing incredible.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
As long as you understand, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely understand. It's it's
it's fun for you maybe to
no,
listen
no,
my
it's
accent.
okay. It's my second, you know, it's my English is my second language. How many languages do you know?
I don't know, maybe Finnish, Swedish, Spanish, English. Yeah.
You know Spanish?
Yeah,
How,
I try to learn more
okay, like on your own or in school?
uh, on my own.
On
Yeah,
your own.
free
Okay,
time.
that's cool. That's
Do
nice.
you speak Finnish?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't. I speak Russian,
Yeah, Russian. Okay.
Ukrainian, and then in English, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But in Europe, that's a lot of people in Europe know multiple languages. That's common.
Hmm.
Here in the United States, it's maybe two, and that if that. So it's not as common. But so what do your parents think about like your training, everything like that? Do you like do
Um,
they encourage you or
well, we all in my family they love sports and
mm,
training, but my only me and my dad and my brother we go to the gym, and
mm,
the others they stopped or they just maybe runs a few times.
okay.
They don't think it's like lifestyle as we do.
They
So,
did it a couple of
but
times
yeah,
and stopped.
but the I don't know. They don't care so much if I do it or not. But yeah, they saw how it how it changed me and still does.
Hmm.
How happy and energized and like in a good mood I
Yeah,
am after the gym. So they
yeah.
just want me to go. So
So
because
so
before that I'm like really low and tired. Like
uh-huh.
now when I don't get to train, I'm just so unmotivated.
It's- yeah, I know how that feels because I'm like if I don't train like that day, it's like it seems like my energy levels are so much
Yeah,
lower.
exactly.
So yeah, so you said your family how big is your family? Because it sounds like it's a large family.
I got I got four siblings, like sister.
Four,
Three sisters and one brother. Sorry.
one brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so it's you and who your brother and your dad go train, right? Together?
Yeah. My brother maybe he's more into like go alone, and
Hmm.
me too. And but but I still love to go with my dad. But he hates when I go to coaching, and
Uh-huh.
give him advice. He just
Of course, of
uh,
course. Of course, he thinks he should be giving you advice.
yeah, true. I know.
That's funny. So you guys train. Was your dad like ever a bodybuilder or anything like that, or he just
No,
enjoyed
he
doing
also
it?
got the rheumatism in the joints.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
is it like a family genetic thing? Like
Maybe I only know him.
so
He that
him
got
and
it.
you,
Yeah,
you got a bad draw with that.
I know.
How does it come up? Is it just how if you train for a long time, like during the day, maybe an hour, more than an hour, is that and then you start feeling it, or is it how does it make you feel?
It's it's every day. It depends a lot on the weather or how I like. I don't know.
So
It
you deal with it on a daily basis.
Yeah, true. And
That's
but it
that's
gets
tough.
better of the training and of like fresh food, natural and medicines. But yeah, and treating it really good.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I can't really do much. But it's in a good way, and the warm climate, the warm weather helps.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I mean, warm weather helps. You're in Finland. You don't get that much warm weather, right?
No, so I
Yeah.
try to travel.
Yeah, you need you need to go to like Brazil or something like that.
Yeah,
So that's somewhere where it's like warm all the time.
yeah,
That would yeah, that's tough. That's hard to train and move forward with your life when you're dealing with pain, on a daily basis. But it seems like you've got a good disposition. You're out smiling a lot. I know that.
I try because when you got something, you got any pain or you have gone through something, then you're really, you know, you up you. I'm really, thankful, and yeah, I'm
Mhm.
thankful for every day, just to waking up and small things
Mhm.
uh, in the daily basis, like
Yeah.
being with my family is really important, and I enjoy every day just being healthy, and I can do normal things,
Mhm.
because you never know if you get really, really, really much pain and need to just lay down. So
Yeah. Does it, well, like, what do you do for a living? You don't mind me asking?
I promote and go like on events and markets, really those protein and fitness stuff,
Okay.
healthy food, yeah,
So,
and also personal training.
okay.
Like,
I mean, let's go ahead and move, into that. So, personal training, like you said, you're in a smaller city. Like, do you have a large clientele there? To
no, I mostly do it online. Uh,
Okay, I see. I see. So, how's that going?
it's really good. Yeah,
Mhm. So like so how do you do it? Do you do like nutrition like diets? Do you give like training
yeah.
plans? Like how like if
I
let's say I want to like hire you to train me because I'm so small and I need to get bigger. Like
you're so big. You got a lot. Yeah, but if
so
yes,
so
uh,
what would like how do you go about,
I
getting
just I everybody is like different, and I want to know everything about the client,
Mhm.
of their like lifestyle now and before, and how they eat, how they move, if they train, and then I think what I can do. I help them every way, and ask them more questions. Then I do plans for them, and I follow up like
Mhm.
really much, like every week, if
Mhm.
if
So you have
they feel
weekly
good,
check-ins.
yeah, and if they get results, so, and keep going like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, in the United States, I'm sure there's a huge problem with obesity, right? Like, so, and
Yeah,
it's becoming worldwide. But how is it in Finland? Because the general thought is that most Europeans look like you, are very thin, like
yeah,
lean.
yeah.
But is that true?
I don't know. It's really different. Everybody looks
Mhm.
differently. I don't know.
So there's a wide variety of
Yeah,
body type. Okay. Okay. Because people like here in the States, they often think because you guys walk so much, in Europe that, you tend to burn a lot more calories. Do you
yeah.
walk a lot there or no, not really?
Not when I'm home,
Mhm.
but before this, I didn't never walk. But then I got the bus, and I usually get lost. So then now I walk really much, and also with my dog that I bought.
Okay. Okay. What kind of dog do you have?
A Pomeranian.
Oh yeah, those
It's
little
just
ones.
small, yeah. But I would say, we walk really much. Not
Yeah.
you use like car everywhere, and
Right.
you can't get to places without car
Right.
in
Yeah.
the USA.
Yeah, I mean here it's like I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and where if you're not downtown, there's no way you can get anywhere without a car.
Yeah,
I mean
exactly.
it's impossible. So, but I remember when I was in Finland and Helsinki and then Estonia, I think we went. in 2015, maybe 2016. And I mean, we walked everywhere. That's
Yeah,
we didn't have a car and we got around
exactly.
just fine. So
Or bicycle.
yeah, yeah,
Everything is so near.
yeah. So so you do personal training. Does the majority of your clients do they want to lose weight or do they want to put on muscle or like what is generally like your clients want when when they
Um,
contact?
Before this, a couple of years ago, it was more building muscles, like girls that wanna put on weights.
Hmm.
But now it's usually just lose fat and burn.
So where are your clients mostly from?
It's worldwide.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
but there's no one part that like you
No,
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 okay.
everywhere.
Everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you travel a lot like with regards to like events and things of that nature. So do you work
Uh,
for a particular company or how does that work?
yeah, I got like model agency
Hmm.
and also do it freelance. So
Okay.
yeah.
So this is for like supplement companies that you're doing it for or what?
No, it's just a
Just modeling.
model. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Have you got together with there's a lot of people that are getting together with like supplement companies. Have you thought about
Yeah.
doing that?
It would be fun, and I I got some back in time, and now I only got the one in Finland. So
Hmm. Hmm.
we don't meet that much, but yeah.
Okay, okay. So how does your training like generally like break down? Do you work like arms together or like how do you split your training?
I always change, but last time I had so much time in my free time, so
Hmm.
I did one muscle group once a week.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then sometimes maybe I do the whole body in three
Okay,
days and
okay.
rest the other
Do
days.
do you do anything for recovery? I mean, you're in Finland, right? So it's like saunas have to be a big thing.
Yeah, I don't like it that much, but
No, I thought you said you like
in the
heat.
winter it's really nice to jump in the snow after that.
Hmm. But you don't
But
use it often.
I I I s- I want to sleep a lot, 9 hours, and then I stretch, foam roll,
Hmm.
yeah,
Do you
walk.
guys do you do a lot like massages there, or that's not common?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love massaging, but I want it really to be hard, deep
Yeah.
tissue. So it's
Deep.
hard to find some good.
Hmm. Deep tissue is the best. I mean,
Yeah,
deep tissue is like what you need
yeah,
for an athlete. The
yeah.
rest,
I hate
the other
it
types
like
of massages, like the Swedish massages and things of that, they're more like for comfort. Like,
yeah.
but the deep tissue is really breaks down that
Mm,
scar tissue and
mm.
everything like that. So yeah,
I
that's
want
the
to
one that I
feel
like.
it like that it's fixing
Yeah,
something.
you want it to hurt afterwards.
Yeah, I and while it's
Yeah.
so yeah,
Is there a good place there? Or not really.
not really.
Not really. So you don't have a whole lot of options.
No.
That's
Or yeah, I got a lot of options, but I'm really critic.
uh,
I want
you're
I want it
particular.
so good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, you're like every other woman. You're particular.
or people, I think they're maybe afraid to maybe break me down. They don't. I want it so hard, or then they didn't. Then maybe they don't have so much uh, muscles, or
Yeah,
because they don't do it
they
so
don't do
hard.
it that hard.
The
Yeah,
deep tissue.
well, it's funny because I mean, if I was in like doing a massage and then somebody that the small, even though you have a lot of muscle, like
Mm,
somebody small like you came in, I would be afraid, to like hurt the
yeah,
person. They don't know you. They don't know you're that tough. You know, you got to tell
Exactly.
them.
Yeah. Or
So
then maybe we Finnish people usually only want relaxing massage. So
yeah,
people maybe aren't like me and want something to hurt.
right, right. Is there a lot of like female like bodybuilders or fitness competitors in your area, or you're one of few?
Maybe not in my area, but maybe when you go to
Mhm.
Helsinki
There's
more.
more.
Yeah.
It's a
Now,
bigger city.
yeah. Here, maybe they only like work out because to lose fat or something
Mhm.
else.
Just try to look a little better, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna visit like any shows this year, this upcoming year, anything like that?
I don't, not in Finland, but maybe Sweden, and I would love to go to FIBO, but
Oh, yeah,
maybe not.
yeah. FIBO would be great.
Yeah,
I would love to go to FIBO too. Where are they holding it? FIBO at?
isn't it like German
I thought it
thing?
was Germany. Like they canceled it one year. I think was it
Yeah,
like last year or the year before that they canceled it or something happened, but that's a huge show. That's a huge show.
yeah, it's really huge, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's an expensive ticket for me, so I doubt
True.
I'll be going. But I will be going to the Arnold Classic coming up here in March, so in Ohio. So that should be a
Okay, yeah,
big
that
show
would be
there
amazing.
too.
Also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you keep up with like the IVB, NPC, anything like that, or not really?
I follow sometimes,
Mm,
but not every year.
okay, okay,
If I know somebody that's competing, and
I got you.
yeah, I want to know.
Cool, cool. Well, hey Amanda, thank you for your time. We did almost 40 minutes, so I'll let you go, rest up,
Yeah,
rest
thank
your
you for the time.
rest your inflammation, get
You
uninflamed.
go to the gym.
There you go. Yeah, no, I gotta finish working and then I'm probably
Okay,
gonna train something today.
it's morning or
Yeah, it's morning here, so it's let me take a look. It's 8:38. So in
okay.
the morning. What time is it over there?
It's 16:38. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we're a few hours apart, but so
I'm going evening, and you
yeah,
just starting your day.
that's it. I'm starting my
So
you can I don't know if you can tell
early.
my eyes are like still tired. I
Did
was
you
trying to
even
wipe
drink
them while we
coffee?
were Yeah, it's sitting over here. I was like, well, I don't want
Oh,
to reach over while we're talking and sip on coffee. So,
of course.
anyways,
Oh
but
my God. I let you go now.
yeah, let's sign off. Can you hit a bicep pose or anything for us so
Yeah,
we can
sure.
see it? There you go. There you go. I mean, you see all the lines, everything. Yeah, you definitely built a lot of muscle for sure. Awesome. Cool. Very cool. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
You too. Bye.
Yeah.